Today we are going to talk about a very important poet, and the poet is still alive. He is not dead, he is alive, he is living now. And the name of the poem of today's lesson is Antony Theodore, and this poet is a writer of both English and German. Antony Theodore was born on 5 November 1954. Now he is 69. And one thing I would like to remind you here is that this poet was born in the year in 1954. You see, 1954 is the year in the history of Bangladesh when the election of United Front took place. So it's a very milestone year in the history of Bangladesh, 1954. And 5 November is also another very vital day and important day in history of Bangladesh. Today we are going to talk about Dr. Antony Theodore. He is a living poet now, and he writes both in German and in uh, English. So let's talk about his life. Uh, Antony Theodore is a bilingual German poet. He is a pastor, he is an educator, and he writes both English and German. He writes mostly on spiritual teachings of Jesus Christ, and his teachings are centered on the teaching of on the life of Jesus Christ. So we get a lot of themes, lot of things, lot of themes from the life of Jesus in by reading his poetry. He writes mostly on spiritual teachings of Jesus Christ and underlying unity of all the world religions. His spiritual poems are read as sermons at United Church of Christ. He has also written a spiritual biography of the American mystic Thomas Merton. More than 5,000 of his poems have been posted on various poetry websites like Poem Hunter, where he is consistently ranked among top world poets. This poet, so we can see that from the viewpoint of popularity, he is one of the top ranking poets nowadays among the living poets. Now let's know about his life and works. Antony Theodore was born on November 9, 1954, as John Antony Theodore Bhaza Khutahil in Aleppo district of Kerala, India. That means he is a neighboring poet of Bangladesh because he was born in India. After early demise of his foster mother, Genova Ma, Antony migrated to Germany. He studied at Fordham University in New York City and Ludwig Maximilian University in Munich. He obtained two bachelor's degrees and also two doctorate degrees in English literature and philosophy of world religions. That means he is a combination of English literature and he is a combination of all the religions of the world. And he is a philosopher. In 1986, when Antony was traveling from Mumbai to Frankfurt, the Pan AM 73 flight carrying him got hijacked at Karachi Airport, Pakistan. In the 16 hours, his 22 of the 400 passengers were killed. Antony miraculously escaped with four gunshot wounds. After this traumatic experience, you see, any kind of plane hijacking is a very big trauma. So, after this traumatic experience, Antony devoted his life to education and social service. He was ordained a pastor and he worked as a chaplain in St. Martin, Munich. He has lived and worked most of his life in Dortmund in Germany. Although he has retained his association with DOC of LAP, he often conducts charitable fund raising activities for health and social work. Okay, now let's talk about his poetry and spiritual literature. More than 5,000 of Antony's poems have been published on poetry websites like Poet Freak, Poem Hunter, Starlight Cafe, Micropoet, and Poets Garden, etc. Besides the teachings of Christ, he has also written extensively on the universal truths expressed in the holy books of other world religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, Judaism, Confucianism, and Zoroastrianism, etc. His anti abortion poem, I Am Your Baby, Mother, has been translated into more than 20 languages, including French, Italian, Russian, Greek, Arabic, and Hindi. His poetic works on comparative world religions titled Jams of Love and Jesus Christ in Love have been edited and commented by the Indian poet Dr. Tarun Kumar Pradhan. So that's all about the life of Dr. Antony Theodore. He is, at the beginning of my poem, I told you that he is a living poet and one of the most popular poet uh, in the present time. So, Dr. Antony Theodore's uh, another poet of India, Dr. Tapun Kumar Pradhan, has edited some of his poems. So now, for our better understanding, we can talk about Dr. Tapun Kumar Pradhan. Dr. Tapun Kumar Pradhan has translated some of the poems of Theodore and to Dr. Antony Theodore. So here I think we should also talk about Dr. Tapun Kumar Pradhan. Tapun Kumar Pradhan was born in 1972 uh, in India of Odisha province at Bhubaneswar. He is also a poet and essayist. And Dr. Tapun Kumar is an Indian poet, writer, and translator from Odisha. He is best known for his poem collected Kalahandi, which was awarded second place in Satto Sahitya Academy's Golden Jubilee Indian Literature Translation Prize for Poetry in 2007. His other works include Equation, I, She, and the Sea, Wind in the Afternoon, and Dance of Shiva or Sheep. To talk about Tapan Kumar Pradhan's early life and education, Pradhan was born on 22 October 1972 at Shahid Nagar in Bhubaneswar, Odisha, and spent his childhood in Kalahandi, Nuapada, Koenjar, Lakhi Sagar. He studied at Lakhi Sagar High School, BJB is College, and Utkal University. He also studied briefly at University of Hyderabad, TISS, and IIT Kanpur, where he discontinued his education. His father, Arakshit Pradhan, was an engineer under government of Odisha but left job in protest against rampant corruption in government projects. After Arakshit Pradhan left for Himalayas, the family was brought up by his wife Kumudini Pradhan. And Dr. Tarun Kumar Pradhan has some award-winning works. In 2007, Pradhan received the Indian Express Citizen for Peace Prize for Sham Bengal for his essays on communal harmony. He has also won first prize in All India Interbank Hindi Essay Competition for 2007 and 8, a prize he also won in 2006 and 7. For his essays on microfinance and financial inclusion, he also won first prize in the RBIA Silver Jubilee Essay Competition on Future of Central Banking conducted by Reserve Bank of India in 2007 and 8. He was the first prize winner in RBI Brand Building Competition 2007 for his bold satirical essay Dreaming the RBI brand, which created shock waves in the Reserve Bank's fraternity. During his student days, he had won many literary prizes, including Uposhika Kamala Devi Award for essays on Buddhism, Shatadru Prize for short story, and Ankur Prize for poetry, etc. etc. He was Utkal University literary champion during 1993-1994. Pradhan's poem The Buddha Smiled won commendation first prize in all India poetry competition 2013 conducted by Poetry Society India. Here are some other literary works. Pradhan's works encompass both secular and spiritual literature. His poems, essays, sketches, and short stories have been published in the journals Indian Literature, Journal of Poetry Society, the Statesman, Times of India, and the Samaj. His book, Kalahandi, has been included in literature syllabus of several colleges and universities. He has also co-authored, edited, and commented on the spiritual works of German Christian poet Antony Theodore and mystic Kashmiri poet Lalitha Layar, showing the underlying unity of all the world's religions. His schoolful translation of Urdu poetry helped Munwara Rana's ghazals reach global audience. And he has also talked about human rights, and he has also talked about crusade against corruption. In 2009, Pradhan petitioned Central Information Commission of India to increase transparency in the performance appraisal system in RBI. Pradhan was first person in RBI and public sector employee to obtain his PAR report through RTI Act. As against CIC's view that PAR was confidential personal information, Pradhan contended that PAR is the appraisal committee's impersonal evaluation of the public service rendered by public servants in their impersonal capacity in a public organization, and hence there was nothing personal about PAR. Following his petition, RBI began disclosing PAR reports to all employees before moving over to a more objective method of appraisal called performance management system. In the words of SMT Usha Thrat, the ex-deputy governor of RBI, Pradhan makes ingenious use of the RTI Act to redress individual grievances. He has a very glorious professional career under UGC fellowship. Pradhan was awarded the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in 2001 for his dissertation on structural and economic dimensions of communal conflict. He has researched the Kantpana conflict in Kantamahal district, Hindu-Muslim relations in Bhadrak, and Horizon Savarna caste dynamics in Brahmavarta in Jaipur district of Odisha. He taught sociology at Fakir Mohsin University, Balasore, before joining Reserve Bank of India in 1999 as a Grade B officer. In 2014, Pradhan left RBI to join Government of Odisha as Director and Additional Secretary in Finance Department. He established transparent score-based ranking of banks on financial inclusion parameters for awarding of government businesses. In his personal life, in 2001, Pradhan married Shubhasri, a trainee Odisha dancer. The couple have a son and a daughter. And he has authored several types of writings, like he has edited Songs of Love, I Am Your Baby Mother, Songs of Lust and Love, Jesus Christ in Life, Songs of Sadness. There are lots of writings of Tapan Kumar Pradhan, and uh, he has made the works of Dr. Antony Theodore famous. He has helped make the works of books of Antony Theodore famous in the world. And lastly, I'd like to talk about some books written by Antony Theodore in English. Uh, Germs of Love, I Am Your Baby Mother, In the Realms of Love and Divinity, Jesus Christ in Love, In the Shadow of Your Wings, Song of My Dance and Dance of My Dreams, Divine Moments, Milton Keynes, Thomas Merton's Mystical Quest for Union with God. He has also authored some books in German. At the end of this video, I would like to request you all to know more about Antony Theodore and Dr. Topon Kupar Pradhan. And I think these two writers who are still living, both are from India, but Antony Theodore is now living in Germany. I think you will be able to catch the communal harmony, the unity among the differences of all religions of the world. And you see, uh, all over the world, across the whole world, the religious differences or communal differences or make sometimes rebellion, make sometimes pollution, make some bloodshed, make sometimes murder. But these two poets, especially Dr. Antony Theodore, has captured the unity between among different types of religions. All religions are based on spirituality. All religions share some good beliefs, good things that is beneficial for every human being. So I'd like to put an end to my video here. And before putting on to an end to this video, I would like to wish you all, ask you all to read, to know more about these two writers. And lastly, the thing that I always say, health is wealth. So to be a healthy human being, you have to have nutritious and balanced diet. You have to have regular physical exercise, and you have to have sleep from 7 to 9 hours in a 24-hour day. So I hope you a good health and wishing you a good luck. I'd like to stop my class here. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Inviting you all to watch all other videos in this channel. I think this will help you to be educated, to be acquainted with various types of knowledge. Thank you. Bye bye.